So last time, you guys finally made it to Willow's Garden after several minor detours, including one where you found a rather powerful stick. And there, you entered the northern gatehouse and proceeded to make a big fuss, drawing in all of the undead and the giant spiders that lived in the garden to attack you. You eventually dealt with them. Uh, it got a little messy, but everyone lived. So now you stand there, in this 20 by 30 room, four wooden beds with moldy mattresses sit against the western wall. The foot of each bed is an empty, overturned chest. Smoldering craters can be seen out the northern door, where you guys repeatedly, destroyed stuff. Though the underbrush is wet and doesn't really seem to be readily catching a flame. So what would you guys like to do?
Oh. Um,
Um,
have we investigated this room?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's. I think head south. Clear out the other building.
All right.
Wasn't it just this building that she wanted to make the garden, or was it a couple more?
Well, I mean, we're here.
yeah.
Yeah, may as well go for that extra. Extra stuff just to make sure.
All right. So yeah, you guys file out the southern door, approaching the northern door of the southern watchtower. It is a closed wooden door.
Who's our point man?
Me.
You.
Yeah,
Um,
hat.
door.
Okay. Check the door.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
With some guidance investigation. What am I?
All right. You don't see any traps on the door.
Okay. If jiggle door handle is unlocked.
The door handle is unlocked.
Okay. Well then, let me crack open the door very quietly and.
All right. Well, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Whoa. It's an honor for you to grace us with your presence today.
Was here last week.
Really?
Yes, he was.
It was.
Yeah. So you go to crack the door open, which makes this loud squeaking sound, and then you hear a clunk bang on the other side of it. And you also realize that the door only moved about a quarter of an inch. You can it feels that there's stuff like piled up on the other side of the door, preventing it from opening.
Hmm.
I bet you any amount of money, it's a pile of buckets.
By the buggies.
Oh, can I push on it harder?
Sure, make a strength athletics check.
And then I'll guidance myself.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yeah, you push and you heave and you hoe, and it just does not move.
Maybe Zeal should give it a try.
What?
Maybe Zeal should give it a try.
Pushing.
Maybe I can help.
Make a strength athletics check then. Yeah, Zeal just barges right on in, making a big racket as piled behind the door were broken chairs, shattered benches, and empty buckets that go flying all over the place,
Called it.
revealing a 30 by 40 foot room. The eastern wall has an archway carved into it that seems to be carved as if to look like the trunks of trees. A wooden trestle table lies on its side in the middle of the room, and an iron chandelier with melted wax candles, unlit, is suspended from a rafter above by a rope. You can also see in the western side of the room a pair of feet sticking out from behind what looks to be an iron oven.
So
You?
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't quite hear any of that. I zoned out.
You
There's a
zoned out
feet
big
behind
time,
the,
didn't you?
There's a feet
Yeah.
behind the fucking thing. Just know.
I
Okay,
was fixing something on my sheet and it
Oh
shit, my
my
brain shit
God.
itself.
is they dead feet?
Well, they're not currently moving,
Oh, okay.
and that
Do they
racket was
have
enough
ruby
to wake
shoes
them.
on?
No,
They have ruby shoes.
it
on.
appears to be made of just plain leather boots. Rather small though, like a child's.
Someone poke the feet. Poke the feet, please. Someone poke it. I don't want to poke it. Someone else poke it. Who wants to poke it?
Wait, so all we can see is the feet?
Oh,
Yeah, they're tucked behind a like an iron oven along the western wall.
Okay, well, which way are they facing?
North.
Okay, so is there room to peek around? Can I basically...
Yeah, you can just walk over there and look.
Yeah, I want to peek from the south. If the feet are facing north, the front of the toes are facing north, I want to go in behind it.
Okay, so you're gonna cross the room to the south and then look behind it.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you walk across the room. Walk over to the back of the western wall. You can see behind the oven, and you see what appears to be a dead halfling, clad in leather armor, laying out on the ground behind the oven.
Yeah, drag it out.
I use raised dead.
Do you have raised dead?
Do you have the
No.
diamond?
Ah, damn.
No and no.
No.
All right. Yeah, so you drag out this dead halfling.
Any interesting things?
Yeah, so he's got a silvered short sword clutched in one hand, a burnt torch stub in the other, and he's wearing a backpack.
Okay, well, I
Take.
want to take that short sword.
And also to the south, you can see that it looks like another set of barricades had been made along this to prevent the southern door from opening.
Okay, what's in the backpack?
All right, it is a Dungeoneer's pack, except that the rations have spoiled and there are only 5 torches remaining. Additionally, there's a small pouch containing 4 gold pieces.
I flick the gold to the banker of the group. I guess I'll take the torches. Any like specific markings or anything that we would identify like who they were with?
Make an investigation check.
Guidance on this as well. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Sorry.
You sent that to me.
All right. Yeah, you don't find anything that would indicate that he was a member of some faction.
Okay. What about what looked like it happened to him? Why is he dead?
Ah, well, for that you need to make a medicine check.
Hey,
Ooh.
my dog got herself tangled. I gotta take my headset off to go outside because it's raining. So I'll be back.
Guidance as well.
Take his headset off. Fix his dog.
Wow, that's a shit roll.
Damn.
So you see numerous burn marks on him that would seem to be consistent with taking lightning damage. You think he was shocked to death.
Okay. Anything else in the room?
No, just the guy, the iron stove, the debris, and the archway.
Okay. Anywhere to go? Anywhere else to go from here?
Well, there is that southern door, but it is also barricaded on this side.
Well, looks like we're getting our boy Zeal to kick that bitch down. Take it away, Zeal.
So you're gonna try to. Okay. So Zeal just walks over to the barricade that's on the side of the door and just begins kicking the buckets and the broken chairs and stuff aside as he then comes up to the door and opens it.
I love how useful that was. You know what? I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach this season.
Wait, so that was absolutely useless.
Yes.
Yeah, you're looking out at some woods.
Oh, hey,
Alright,
it would.
Well, is our job done? That means.
What do you mean our job is done?
Don't you have?
what?
Didn't somebody have like a spell called Detect Undead?
I don't think that's a spell.
No, but I could do detect magic. I'll sit here for 10 minutes.
Or
Twiddle my thumbs.
Okay.
Bones.
Twiddly twiddledum.
Yeah, you spend 10 minutes doing a detect magic ritual and detect no unexpected magic.
Alright, well, let's get the fuck out of here then.
Yeah.
So where do you go?
Hmm.
it's Detect Good and Evil. Whoopsie.
Was that everything? Or do we need to go to the. Do we need to
Well-
go and kill the zombies and stuff now?
We already killed the zombies. That was last session.
Well, we were requested to kill the druid, who's not actually a
Yeah.
druid.
Who's not a witch?
I thought we decided that they were a druid.
No.
Alright, so how are we gonna kill this bitch then?
Uh,
Well, I
Dick.
suggest we take a nap so we're all full power
Well, let's go to sleep.
here.
yeah, I wouldn't do it here, Dingleberry.
Where? Where would you guys do it?
I mean,
I don't know.
why don't we sleep at her house? She doesn't know we're planning on killing her. We did
That
her a
works for me.
favor. And we
Okay.
could sleep, wake up, murder her.
All right. Well, let's go
I
back.
kind of
her
love
house
that.
then.
Yeah, well, spend the day hanging out, or she can attack us, one of the two. Because, I mean, we've only spent a little bit of time out and about. Well, I suppose we did take a short rest earlier, so. And then we wandered through the forest.
All right. Well, let's go back to her house then.
Lead the way.
Just everybody be cool. Okay.
All right. Boom.
Don't.
Back out to the first house. Down. Out. You know. Boom. Bam. Boom.
Okay, so you're going back to Willow's place?
Yes.
Alright. So who's navigating through the woods?
We need
think
nature
it's
check or what?
The
I think I have. Oh wait.
Why don't we just follow the wall?
Yeah, because I don't have good nature.
Well, it'd be most likely survival.
Yeah,
survival.
be survival. I
Which
don't
you
have good
probably
survival.
do have good survival because you're a druid.
I do.
But also, if we go south through the opening in the wall and then, hug the wall, we can just go back without having to navigate through the woods.
All right, we'll do that.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. So you walk outside, following the edge of the wall as it then turns to the west. There's a few minor breaks on the wall, but nothing, that prevents you from still following it. Eventually reaching the edge of Willow's Tower, you go around to the big double doors. The double door is made of carved stone, and a rope hanging next to the door, if you recall, rings a bell when tugged.
Who's point man?
Me.
Tug tug.
Jake.
What? Why?
Give him the old rub and tug, Jake.
Ding dong.
Yeah, you tug the rope, you can hear a bell chiming inside. You hear what sounds like heavy footfalls coming. As the door opens slightly, and you see this large tree looking down at you. Yes.
Can I
Hey,
right click on him and use examine?
No.
We're back. Can we see our lovely friend?
Right this way. As it turns.
Thank you, sir.
Jackass.
Sorry, you can't speak well.
Yeah, as the tree leads you back through the atrium and into Willow's throne room. Dead leaves and twigs still covering the dusty floor. The room is a vaulted ceiling 20 feet above head, and stone pillars carved to look like trees support a 10-foot high stone balcony running along the northeast and southern walls. Willow, sitting with a large cat-like creature, sits on her throne of yellow crystal. And the large tree kind of walks halfway there and says, "The adventurers to see you, Willow." And then Willow opens her eyes and looks at you and smiles. "No, you guys are back. And I can already feel that the forest is healthier for it. I trust you didn't run into too many problems out there?"
No, we took care of it.
Good, good. I do believe I promised you a reward.
Yes.
That's what you're paying us for.
That's why we're here. This chick.
These are fucking assholes.
Mm-hmm. And she says, "And I think I have just the thing for adventurers of this." As she kind of pulls out with a flourish what looks to be a pieced together bit of hide armor. And she kind of prances. "This is made of stitched roth hide and is resistant to lightning damage. I felt you might appreciate it. Better than, sitting here."
Well, somebody besides me could definitely wear that. Probably
can
somebody
get it.
that gets into melee.
I could wear it.
High roll gets it.
Yeah, but
You
you're
need
a
to be me,
barbarian. Can
Tommy,
you wear
or
it? Oh, you can armor.
I'm
All
a
three of us
paladin.
roll.
No,
Whoever
don't
rolls
give
the
me
highest
it.
gets it.
I've already.
Zeal, do you have good
armor.
decks though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would
Wow.
say Zeal. He's the most melee.
I mean, I'm a fighter.
Oh, that's right. Zeal's also a paladin, so he can wear armor.
Roll for it. Fuck.
Rollies?
Damn it!
My one.
Fuck you both.
Uh,
It's alright. Give it to Zeal.
No, I said bitch 2 out of 3.
no.
No.
No, you can have it, Zeal.
What, Joey? Why would you get it? Me and you are in the back line. What the fuck?
Joey,
I'm
you're
an
archer.
arcane archer, but I designed myself to be a melee archer. I have the crossbow expert feat, but the way I designed my character is that as a
Mhm.
bonus action in melee, I can use my crossbow in melee and not suffer any penalty for it. So I
See,
essentially have an extra attack.
Me and you built mine. I built mine to hit him with a sword, run away, shoot longbow.
Not to be a stinker here, but I believe the reward for our services was a bag of holding and a portal to the top. Or
Is that what
some
you
sort
tell
of map.
Willow?
No.
Go for it. I'm curious to see how this dialogue plays out.
I wasn't there the day that you guys met her, so I'm not sure.
Fine, I won't.
No, do it. Do it.
Nah.
Do
I
it,
want to see her
pussy.
call your bluff. It's not like she's gonna attack us for you messing around.
Yeah.
And if she
Okay,
does,
fine.
we're just getting
know
to the
what?
point faster.
Hey, appreciate it. But I thought, when we originally discussed this, we were talking about a way to travel and access certain areas of the dungeon, and we were also talking about a bag of holding.
And she kind of looks at you for a moment. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake.
Wow, I shouldn't have been the one to do this because I have -2. Can I guidance myself, or is that too obvious?
I
You're,
mean,
like,
it
hyping
would be
yourself up to-
obvious.
All right, come on. No way. No way. You got it. You just have to do it. There's no choice.
There's always a choice. As Willow sits there and blinks, he's like, "Oh, yes, that's right. You wanted a bag and a way to go further down."
You got
Bag
a
of
bag?
holding specifically.
Yes.
Wow.
One moment, please. As she hops down off her chair and begins walking towards the northwestern corner. and she like presses on like a certain section of the wall as you see it rotate away, being some type of secret door she then slips in.
Secret tunnel.
I'm putting that sequence of how she got into the door in my brain.
Mm-hmm. A moment later, she comes back with a bag in her hand. She closes the door behind her and says, "Here you go. I had completely forgotten that I had promised you this. As for the way down, she begins."
That's a you problem, bud.
Yeah, it's a you problem.
He can't hear us.
There you go.
Sorry. As for the way down,
As for the way down, if you head out south from my tower, and go past the alcoves of the dead, though stopping before you get to the ruined village, there is a tunnel that goes south and leads down. That will take you to the next level.
Useful.
She
So
kind
wait.
of sketches it out a little bit.
oh, great, thanks.
So what's the deal with the other side of the gatehouse? Some sort of starry illusion of nothing.
Oh, that. Hallister, I think, was experimenting with some other illusion magic there.
So there's something beyond there. It's just an illusion.
Well, it's an illusion covering up just stone walls. It's a big cavern that's designed to look like an infinite star field, as far as I can tell.
And who's the guy you were talking about?
Alistair? He's the master of the dungeon.
Ah,
The Mad Mage,
I see.
the ultimate
Mad Lad.
creator of this domain.
AKA the dungeon master.
The architect of Looneyville.
Did we meet them already?
No.
Why
Well,
would
you
he
would
know?
remember it if you've ever met Hallister.
Bro, wasn't he the person who made you fight the Hooligan not too long ago?
Wasn't he the person that literally? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was that guy that had that like your domain area that
Yeah.
granted you like
Yeah.
a
We
gift
asked
or
him for
whatever.
a job, and he was like, "Don't ever talk to me again."
Yeah, he was the one that gave me that that critical hit boon that couldn't think of where it came from.
I wasn't here for that one. Must have been one of my
Okay.
drinking nights.
It was indeed when you're drinking that.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Anyway.
So buttons. All right.
so hey, do you mind if we crash another night here?
No, not at all. You're friends, and you're always welcome here.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you.
how do you sleep, by the way? Do you use any like sleeping aids, like sleeping pills or cough syrup or anything
My
like that?
God.
Jesus
No, I
Christ.
just meditate.
Okay.
Meditate, not medicate.
Yeah.
Cool.
I prefer a good strong tea. What time of artificial day is it?
It's about like 3 in the afternoon.
Okay. Play a couple games of cards. You know, break out the Monopoly. maybe
Smoke some
Catan,
joints.
Play some Settlers of Catan.
Only if it's Seafarers. That's the only one I like.
Well, we can play Seafarers.
Knights and Cities is gay.
That's why I did buy it.
So there were a lot of parts of this place that we could not walk around, or
Well, that you were asked not to walk around.
um. Hey, if you don't mind, what were the areas you didn't want us to walk around? I would love to explore this beautiful place you have here.
Well, mostly they're storage and laboratories, and I didn't want you to get harmed by anything that might go wrong. Also, some of the stuff in there is somewhat sensitive, and no offense, I just didn't want anyone bumbling into it and destroying, months of work.
All good. If I just if I decide to take a walk, I wanted to be respectful of your requests.
Yeah, like just the room that you had before, that's fine. The balcony, that's fine. Just don't go any further.
Yeah.
And then do you have like a sliding glass door leading into the master bedroom, or is it just the one normal
Shut
door?
up.
Jesus Christ.
Just because it looks like this would be a beautiful property to have a patio on that would lead straight.
Glass is far too expensive to waste on making a giant door with.
But what if you use magic to make glass? Oh yeah, I would have taken the backpack or sack, whatever she gave us.
Yeah, can someone see what... Is it
Is it
actually a bag of
indeed
holding,
a
or is
bag
it's
of
just
holding?
sack?
It's just a sack. No, it's a bag of holding.
Oh, bag of holding. Okay, I wasn't sure if you're gonna give a handy sack or not.
No, it's a straight up bag of holding.
All right.
Why should it have just been like a stack of holding it only able to hold 10 items max?
Well, that's the Harvey's hand. What is it? Harvey's handy sack. I forget how to say it. There's a smaller,
Smaller version of
bag
bag
of-
of holding.
yeah. It has like 2 different pouches.
Ah.
All right, so
Who died? Oh. We lost Joey.
no, he's back. All right, so let's. I basically want to walk around the areas that I'm allowed to walk around in and under, just see, who's in the building. I just kind of want to get a head count, but like just observe the pretty architecture and things like that. But I'm getting a head count.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check. Yeah, so as you guys are resting, you take your walk and you look around. You got Willow down below, her companion. You also got the tree butler. That's 3. And as you kind of look around, you don't really see anything or hear anything that would indicate that there are other creatures in the tower with you guys.
Okay. And then also throw in the front door. Does it look like it has a latch from the inside? What's the locking mechanism look like? I don't want to like hardcore observe it, just kind of nonchalant.
Well, you would have obviously seen as you guys walked in that the back of the door has like brackets where you would put like a stout piece of wood to bar the door shut from the inside.
Okay. Any secondary entrances?
Not that you've seen. The tower appears to be relatively self-contained without any windows.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna just head back to the room.
All right.
Who's the stealthiest person here?
No, so seriously, how do we? What's the thought?
Pretty stealthy.
Who can stealthily check inside one of these laboratory rooms?
No,
No.
The whole
That-
point is to murder.
I mean, if our plan is to kill this chick anyway, why would we bother?
Yeah, we're waiting for a long rest, and then immediately in the morning we're going to make a terrible decision and engage her in combat. And then after
gonna-
that, we can
yeah.
check out the laboratories. Why check out the laboratories and risk discovery and possibly getting attacked when we're not all at full? Like I got 1 and 1 left for second and third level spell slots
Wait, why are we attacking? Why are we killing her again?
because the person
We
that
are,
gave us
but we
the
need a
wand-
long rest first.
No, he's asking
Oh.
why. Remember we found that grave?
Hmm.
Oh yeah. And
And they
right,
explained everything that she's not a druid, she's actually a witch.
and she's the fake one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see. All right, cool. So we're at least gonna have to take her companion and her,
And maybe the butler.
maybe the butler.
Maybe the dragon.
No, if it's done inside the dragon, no.
So I guess what's the plan?
We sleep, we wake
I-
up,
Fuck you.
we
kill.
we pretend that we're going to leave, bidding her farewell, making sure we're conveniently positioning ourselves for the fight, and then we attack.
Okay, sounds good.
Sucks you don't got any windows. I could sniper through the window. I'm just kidding.
There's a balcony
Oh, there's a balcony.
that
Yeah, you two
overlooks the entire central chamber.
Yeah, you two should be on the balcony.
Yeah, just firing shots down. I
You
like
and
that.
Joey.
Is there a tree with a really good sight line into her bedroom?
There's no windows.
There's no
All right, well,
windows
let's go. Let's hang out until we go to sleep, and then do that.
there.
So you guys are taking a long rest?
Yes.
sir.
With a watch this time.
Oh, what's your watch
Does
order
he-
then?
Take
I'll
one.
Go, I'll
Not
go
it.
third.
Your third hat.
Yep.
Who wants to be second? Okay, Zeal, you'll be second.
Okay.
And then
Bobby, are you here? Did you fix your shit?
I'm gonna take that as a no.
He doesn't know. Is Varys here? Are you here?
Yeah. Why would I not be?
Okay.
Varys.
You're usually talking the entire time, so when you're not speaking, it's like, oh my god, is he gone?
Yeah.
There's
I'm
the watch
just-
order.
Yeah, that works.
You're a fucking yapper, dude.
cool. Wait,
Hello.
Uthal?
There we go. Yeah, I'm here. I just have to remake my thing because my Adobe's didn't talk to each other.
I see.
They didn't talk to each other.
So I gotta remake my my sheet.
You're good. We got a watch order.
Sacramento Kings fired their coach.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Varys, what's your passive perception? Varys, are you here?
Hey,
Yep.
What's your
Sorry.
passive perception?
14.
All right. So you're sitting there and watching. It's maybe like an hour before people would start getting up, and you hear little scritchy claws on the stone stairs coming up towards you.
Okay.
I don't know. I was kicked for a
Um,
second. I'm back now, but
I'm going to, I guess, wake the party because now there's claws sounding. They're coming towards me.
Okay. Yeah, you'd be waking everybody up as you see the head of an ewer appear at the top of the stairs.
Fuck is that?
A like an ewer is a dish for serving water,
Ah,
like a jug that you would pour water from.
see.
Followed shortly by a tray of nuts and berries and little sandwiches. And you notice that the little scritchety scratch claws are in fact because it is being carried up by teams of squirrels.
Oh shit.
As the squirrels run over towards the party, depositing the ewer in the platter right where it was also found the last time you guys slept here without a watch, before scurrying off back down the stairs.
Are we
Well,
sure
that is
she's a
very
witch?
useful information.
He
Yeah,
woke the
are we-
party, right? So we all seen that.
Yeah.
And he wakes the party thinking you guys are about to be attacked. You guys are all reaching for weapons as your breakfast is delivered by squirrels.
So
Yeah, I'd like to
Right.
just like while the squirrels are, doing their thing, I'd just like to pay close attention to them to see if they're doing it, you know, under the influences of things a druid would do or under the influences of things a witch would do. Do they seem like they're happy doing it? Or do they seem like they're, mind controlled zombies doing it?
Make an Arcana check.
wait, can I... Yep, sorry.
No, you can. I mean,
I was gonna detect
wouldn't be
magic.
doing it quietly.
I was gonna ping a detect magic when they're basically coming in.
So are you using an action in a spell slot? Because they aren't waiting around 10 minutes.
No, I know. I'm using an action in a spell slot.
Okay. So go ahead and still give me that Arcana check, Kalen.
Okay.
And yeah, Joe, that was Joey who was saying that, right?
No.
No, Hat. Sorry. So Hat, yeah, you fire off a quick detect magic as these squirrels ping with conjuration magic. And Kalen, you're pretty sure that the way that these guys are acting, these are acting like summoned creatures, like somebody used the 3rd level spell Conjure Animals,
Okay.
which druids can do. So can several other different types of spellcasters.
Yeah, so a warlock or a witch could easily as well.
For sure a ranger can. You don't think a normal warlock would normally bother with this type of thing, though you suppose that a warlock that maybe had like a nature-y patron might give them the spell among their abilities. Or yeah, like just a straight up like a hedge witch in the woods, like a hag or something might also have this.
Okay.
She have a funny nose.
Well, I mean, that's the thing with hags. They make themselves look like kindly old women. I screwed that encounter up too.
Well,
She a
does this
woman?
woman look like a kindly old woman?
No, she looked like a middle-aged elf.
She looks like a bitch.
So is the dead guy in the grave lying to us?
Oh, why was his grave
I
there?
mean, worst case scenario, we kill an innocent person. Done it before, we'll do it
And
again.
we,
No,
it's
I
like,
get that, but
whatever.
my fear is that we're about to take on her,
The devil?
beast, the beast, the tree thing, and the dragon.
Look, dude, we're level 6. We're basically invincible. We could take her.
I mean, I'm down. I'm just I want to think
Joey dies first.
logically. That's all. Are we sure that the dead body that told us?
Well,
that-
regardless, let's go back to sleep, get our hour of catnap in.
Yep.
And then we'll wake up with all of our resources.
Yep. All right, let's do that.
Okay. Yeah, you guys all realize it was a false alarm. You go back to sleep. The hour passes. You've just completed a long rest.
Woo.
Woohoo! It's been dawn. Oh, shucks. That's okay. I still have 5 charges. That means I can use 4, which would be
1 level 7?
Yeah, be a level 7. I just add a d6 to. I was just trying to remember how many freaking. I always mix them up. I always think 68, and then I always do the math wrong. And it's 8d6, so it'd be 8 plus 4, so it'd be 12d6 damage in one go, without destroying the wand.
Mm-hmm. Without giving yourself a 5% chance.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather not risk it at all if I can avoid risking it.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So, well, let's have our breakfast and take our final vote. Is she a witch or is she not?
Okay. So
I mean, all right now the evidence doesn't really point towards witch.
Yeah, that's
She's been helpful to us. She hasn't betrayed us. She hasn't made a deal that we lost on.
yeah,
That's typical hag behavior. So if she's if she was a hedge witch, like a hag, she would benefit more than we would. And honestly, I think we came out ahead. We got a bag of holding, a little tad of XP, and I don't know what
Warmer.
XP is, but apparently it's important.
yeah. My thought too is like, are we sure?
And plus, I mean, we have an ally in this area of the dungeon.
what
Right.
about
Yeah.
the tree butler and tree door man?
What about him?
Did someone cast detect on that guy and see how he's
Yeah, we
made?
already did all this.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
I wasn't.
he was a construct, right?
I wasn't here for when the grave thing that you guys were talking about happened, so I don't know the
Okay,
context necessarily.
we got lost in the woods trying to make our way over to the place where the undead were,
Mm-hmm.
and on the way we seen a floating torch, like it looked like, or a lantern, like somebody was walking around with a lantern. We attempted to follow it, and in the process got further lost, and then we ended up at a clearing with a grave in the center of it. Detect magic, found magic 3 feet down in the grave, and we dug it up and found the wand. Right?
I remember that actually, but I had
Yeah.
like just gotten here for that.
I don't remember the entirety of the conversation, but I do remember it was something about use this to destroy her.
Yeah, so what
Right.
happens? So then the follow-up question is, what happens to the wand if we destroy her with it?
With
Nothing.
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 It's a wand. We got it. It's ours to keep.
The wand is a wand. It doesn't have a specialty. You can only use this in this area of the dungeon tag.
No, I mean, like, does her? Just thinking. out
No,
loud.
it is just the wand is the
No,
wand
it's
now.
just a wand. We just have it.
It's just the item. It's not a
Mhm.
special. There's nothing
Okay.
special about it other than the
Linked to,
fact it's a
not
wand to
linked to
fire.
her life force or anything.
Yeah.
Fucking Excalibur.
My
So-
other thing is, it's like, let's say we kill her, then
Yep.
we just burgle her. She's got some stuff we could take.
Yeah, see, that's the other counter is so 1, ally, and 2, stuff.
And I like stuff.
Yeah, I don't think killing her is the move here.
I honestly kind of lean towards ally.
Okay,
It's beneficial to have friends in the dungeon.
I
I'm
agree.
cool with that.
This is a safe place we can come and rest whenever. Like, we don't have to go back to the surface now to rest. This is kind of like a soft point, a soft checkpoint.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
And then, if she turns out to be evil, we'll find out eventually if we're sleeping here a lot.
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. So what would our next move be then after leaving here?
Go to that
I think we
tunnel.
go south. Go to that tunnel
Okay.
and go down the floor.
Yep.
Cool.
So yes,
Go
Under,
for
we
it.
have decided it sounds like we are not attacking the hag. I mean the druid.
Can we can I maybe
Really? Okay.
Can I maybe could we like approach the topic with her then and be like, hey, not that we were here to kill her, but be like, hey, like,
This came up.
How-
Yeah, we could do that.
yeah, just be like, hey, like, we were thinking
Found
that you're
this.
really nice, and this is deep enough in the dungeon that it becomes, kind of arduous to try to find a safe place to either stay down here or like go all the way back up top. How would you feel about us every once in a while coming and crashing here like this, we're more than happy to, you know, compensate you for letting
Well,
us stay here.
Before that, I say we bring up the grave and ask her about that.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
her
you
forest.
wanna actually
Yeah.
bring the whole thing
Correct.
up? Okay.
Yeah, I
Alright.
literally want to
Yeah.
be direct about it and be like, so while we were wandering around in the woods, we came across this grave, and they
What was the
You got
guy's name
seemed
in the
adamant
grave?
about you being dead.
You've got haters.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, we'll break the whole thing down for her. Do you want to show her the wand and be like, he told us to kill you with
No,
this?
don't show her the wand. Don't
No,
show her
I'm
the
not
wand.
gonna show the wand. I'm
Okay.
just gonna. Who's our face of our party? Who's our wisdom?
I'm
Me.
not wisdom. I
Or
have
I'm sorry,
good.
charisma. Who's our charisma?
Not
I have
me.
+2 to charisma.
I'm
Not me.
super uncharismatic.
I don't give a shit about you.
Okay,
I-
fine, it's me. I have a +5.
Okay, yeah.
I don't
I'm
give a
hoping
fuck
somebody had
about
like proficiency and would actually be better than me.
You little stupid
I'm
ass bitch.
proficient in nothing charisma related.
Yeah, my next level up, I'm gonna be taking invisibility and enhanceability.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
All right, well.
So yeah, if you want to take point, feel free to take point. I mean, it's a +2, so it's not nothing, but
Alright,
Yeah,
here we
sorry.
go. Here's my plan.
Uh-oh.
Well, hold on. If she reacts to it differently, I'm gonna do an insight check since I have a +4 to insight. And if it's bad vibes, I'm gonna like
Pat, what's
raise
your
up my
insight?
hand.
Insight is +7.
Never mind. Hat's gonna do an
-2.
insight check for bad vibes check.
Yeah, so we'll all be watching Hat for cues.
Okay.
Does anyone
So,
have
yeah.
Zone of Truth? I love that spell.
Actually, hold on.
Hat just starts squirming in place.
Yeah, but the problem with Zone of
It's-
Truth is it's a known. It's not
Yeah.
something
No, I would.
introduced subtly.
That's what I'm saying. We cast it. We'd be like, hey, we just want to put everything on the table for you. And then we cast
No,
Zone
I
of
think
Truth
that
on
makes things
both,
weird.
both of
Nah,
us.
that's
but-
just
That's a little oversteppy. You're basically coming into somebody's house and
I don't trust you.
yeah, exactly. In their
I-
house. You don't do that in their house. You do that
Okay.
in your house.
All right. Well, since you are super charismatic, lead the way.
All right. Well, we have our breakfast under.
Evil vibe.
Okay, yeah, you have your breakfast of nice, cool, refreshing water, and nuts and berries with little sandwiches. It's very refreshing and saves you guys from having to use your own rations.
I love cucumber sandwiches.
Nice.
And then we head down.
Yeah, you head down. The throne room, much the same as it was before. Willow, sitting in her throne, greets you as you appear. Good morning, my friends. I trust your rest was restful.
It was.
Excellent.
We seen your friends bring the food this morning. It was quite delightful.
They are helpful, aren't they?
Indeed. So we had a discussion last night while we were making our way over to the gatehouse and the garden area. I don't remember what she was calling that.
Her garden.
Courtyard. We got lost in the woods and we came across a unmarked grave. Or actually, I don't remember. Was it marked?
Mark,
It was marked.
Okay, yeah, we came across a marked grave, and it had an adventure in it, and
A dead adventure.
they spoke to us and wished us to kill you.
And what name was on this grave?
I'm sure my character would remember.
you.
I don't actually have that written down.
Was it perhaps christened?
Yeah, that sounds right.
She says, "Oh, dear Chrisen was my companion for a time, until one day he turned. Suddenly, he sought the destruction of me, these woods, everything here. He would not be reasoned with, and he would not I even tried to just push him away, let him go. But he returned and seemed obsessed with the destruction of this forest and my death. And I was forced to kill him as a result. I buried him and left the devastation of this small section of the forest as a memorial to my departed friend.
I'm crying.
Hey, Hat.
Hat. This is the
This is
part
where you
that
do the thing.
Oh, how insightful can I be?
I don't know, make an insight check.
Oh, money.
Good roll. Good roll.
Let's see, it'd be versus her charisma, blah, 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 blah. I mean, she seems on level. She doesn't appear to be, like, leading you on or obviously lying.
Okay.
She speaks as if with true regret.
Yeah, I'm.
All right. Yeah. So Hat doesn't, immediately turn into a bear. So that's a good sign.
Yeah, exactly.
So then, what of his claim that you're a witch?
Just
You a
outright
fucking
lying.
witch, dude?
Are you trying to say you've spoken to Kristen?
He spoke to us and then died.
Again.
Again.
She shakes her head. Well, such malevolence. As for being a witch, she shrugs. He said many hurtful things in those days. What's one more?
I'm sorry your friends suck.
Under insight check right now.
Sure, make an insight check.
One more. Just to be 100% sure.
Yeah, you get the feeling that, if someone hated her, and let's say she is a druid for the sake of argument. If she was a druid and you really, really fucking hated her, you might want to insult her by constantly referring to her as a witch.
Got it.
I'm a witch.
Cool.
I'm your wife.
So I'm not getting any bad vibes check. Cool.
Yeah, no, she appears to be like exactly what you would expect some half insane druid in this underground forest to be.
Ah.
She's
right, now that we
attuned to the
got that out of the
woods,
way.
and
Cool.
the woods
I'm
are her.
crying then because the story is sad.
Okay, so yeah, now that we cleared the air on that,
Take a piss.
Caitlin will be like, "All right, yeah, we weren't terribly concerned because we, obviously didn't get any bad juju when we were hanging out here, and we haven't felt threatened or anything, but still wanted to ask because a threat is or a claim is only untrue until proven not."
And you seem really.
I don't follow your logic there, but okay.
We've only
He
just
didn't, do,
met.
he didn't do a
Caitlin,
great job explaining it, but
yeah. Basically,
We love you.
Caitlин's saying he's not a trusting individual, but he believes her.
Right, she was more making a comment on that particular idiom being odd.
Oh yeah, it was an intentional double negative.
so
All
about
right.
letting us crash here.
Yeah, then Caitlin would transition into so we do appreciate your hospitality, and we don't mind the quest one bit in trade. So if you don't mind, to save us the trips back to the surface, if we were in the area, could we crash here every once in a while? It wouldn't be frequent, and like I said, any quests you have for us, we would happily do in trade.
She nods and says, "Oh, of course. You're friends, and you are welcome here any time you feel the need to seek my shelter."
Excellent, excellent. I do
Under
believe we'll
just
be heading
for-
south. Is there anything you can heed us about the next floor?
I have had reports of umber hulks digging around the next floor down. Not quite sure what they're looking for. They haven't exactly been successful in penetrating this far up. But, they should be on your guard then for them.
Excellent. Good to know. Thank you.
Under just for my notes, what was that girl's name again?
Willow.
Willow. That's what I wanted. Thanks.
Willow, the druid.
Willow. Oh, that's how you spell it. Okay.
Yeah, she's cool like that. She spelled her name with a Y.
She's
That's-
kind of quirky. She's not like normal.
Yeah.
She is exactly the type of Willow that you would expect from old hippies.
Oh, there's not a good quirky gif for. No, this is still my favorite scene.
Is that a hentai?
No, it's fucking Arcane on Netflix. It's great. Watch it if you haven't. I really highly recommend it.
That's Jinx.
That's Jinx, yeah. League of Legends TV show. Anyway, all right, yeah. So we'll say our farewells and
Yep.
start heading out.
I like Willow. She's
Can
cool.
on our way out, can I give Willow a piece of raw topaz? Say, sorry your friend sucked so much. Thank you for letting us stay here.
She accepts the gift and says, "Of course, you're friends. You're welcome anytime."
Oh, actually, do I? Yeah, she might find this thing interesting. Kaylin pulls out a flask. Since you're a druid, do you think you could replicate this? I would pay you. And he hands it over to her. Be
Okay.
careful uncorking it. It's that purple fungus in the flask that we have.
Oh my god.
That fungus.
Yeah, just be careful uncorking it, Kaylin says as he hands it to her.
Mm-hmm. And she kind of carefully edges the cork open, kind of looks at it, closes it back up, hands it back to you, Kaylin, and says, "While I could foster some of this to grow here, I would rather not. It has a tendency to interfere with, say, a forest."
Yeah, it does have a
Yeah.
relentless growth.
I would
Alright,
thank you
well-
not to, unleash that here in my woods.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I wouldn't want to destroy the beauty. Okay, then we can depart.
Okay.
Farewells and adieus. See you later, hasta luego.
Okay.
Son of Vegas?
Feliz Navidad. Prospero año. Felicidad.
That's cumpleaños.
Es no adios, hasta luego.
It's not goodbye. I'll see you later.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're going down to the village area, trying to find it, and then
Well, no, we're gonna go basically due south. There's a tunnel.
yeah, but that's just before the village, right? That's what
Yeah,
you're talking
so
about.
we won't encounter the village. Do we want to go to the village first? Oh yeah, what's in the village?
What's
should
in the
ask her
village,
that.
right?
What's in the village? There's a whole village here. What's there?
What is there?
Oh. Well, they're mostly harmless, though they do somewhat have they are somewhat wary of newcomers. A coven of werebats has taken up residence in the ruined village there.
Oh, more friends.
More friends.
She kind of goes, they're not quite as welcoming of outsiders as I am. So I warned you not to go there simply to avoid any conflict when it wasn't necessary.
Well, we can always bring them snacks. Who doesn't like a good snack?
Who doesn't? Especially.
I want to see what's in that. Which kind? Whatever.
Nah, we'll-
Alright.
We'll find something we can give them as snacks and then come back.
Yeah.
You bribe the werebats with food. All right, so we go to the tunnel then.
To the tunnel. Yep. Walk south in one direction.
Yeah, so you start walking south, kind of following the rough stone wall there. Looking down, you can see that these are these deep alcoves. Look to contain many skeletal remains. Until eventually you find one that isn't an alcove, but rather a tunnel that heads to the south before turning to the southwest, all at a slight and increasing downward tilt.
That's the ticket. All right, we begin. Who's our point man? Hat.
Sorry, I didn't know I was muted. Me.
All right, point man.
All right, pointing.
Point man, Zeal, and then other. Wait, what's Uthal? Oh yeah, that's right. He's the dumb and mute frickin' barbarian.
Mhm.
I have an investigation if we think that's a need.
Yes, and you should sit up front with me. You should be second.
Okay.
Well, don't you have the highest passive?
I have
Me?
the passive.
No.
Hat does.
Yeah.
That's why he's point man.
Yeah. How much? What is your passive perception, Tommy?
11. A bad wisdom.
Oh. Okay. Oh well, I have 14, so I'll just sit back.
I dumped
Like,
wisdom.
Again.
Same. -2.
Nice. Excellent.
All right, well, let's just walkity walkity.
All right, so you begin following the tunnel. It goes about 100 feet down and forward until eventually you come around a bend as the floor levels out, and you can see ahead that there is a bifurcation where you could turn to head, or you could continue. Sorry, you could continue straight south, or you could turn and head south west. You can see at the edge of your dark vision that the southern tunnel looks to go from this like rough stone cavern to some rubble where it looks like it broke through a wall into what looks to be a masonry hallway.
Okay. I like the masonry hallway.
South
that
we
a-
go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as you approach the masonry hallway, you do get a look down that right-hand hallway, which also looks to go about 20 feet before breaking through into another masonry hallway.
Okay. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am continuing on.
Do you continue to the south or decide to take a look at this one?
I'll take a look at this one actually.
All right. So you head off. So you head over to the masonry hallway, which you can see after the breakout goes about 10 feet to the north and turns to the west, or 30 feet to the south and turns to the east.
Gentlemen, should we do this, or should we go back out and just keep going south and work our way up, and then through these little caverns after?
You as point man.
I'm his point man, but I could still take some recommendations from the party.
South. South.
What?
South.
All right, cool. That's good. Yeah, let's go back out and go south.
Okay. All right. So you head to the south. Or sorry, you're going back into the cavern and going south?
Yes. So.
All right. Yeah, so you back into the rough stone cavern, go to the bifurcation, turn to the south, and walk to the south. Entering the hallway that leads east-west, you can see that there is a corner that turns to the north, about 30 feet to the west. About 40 feet to the east, it also turns to the north. And ahead of you is a large opening leading to a chamber. You can see gouges having been kind of roughed out of the floor. And lots of like wooden bits of furniture just kind of splintered and left laying about.
I can either essentially go left or right.
Or south.
Well, then continue to go south.
So where do you want to go?
I want to go south still.
Okay. So yeah, you head south into this 20 by 30 foot chamber, completely filled with broken wreckage. You can see that it looks like that most of the wood came from 3 large wardrobes that have just been absolutely shattered. Their contents, which look to be bits of cloth, shredded and left all over the place. Even the walls are gouged with claw marks, just kind of dug into them. To the east is a closed wooden door, and to the south is a door that looks to have been smashed to flinders, and leaving an empty door frame, a 20-foot wide hall visible through the southern opening.
Claw marks. So they look like big claw marks?
Yes.
Okay. Well. And you said my options as far as where to go from here were one more time?
How about this?
He's clipping the map.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Can only go so fast with it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
That's okay.
Yeah, let's go through that like broken shit out that.
All right. Yeah, you go through the broken doors to the south. Immediately to your right, after about 10 feet, is a closed pair of wooden doors. To the east, you can see that the hall continues. You have dark vision, right?
No, but
So you're using a torch?
Yeah.
Okay. So it goes at least as far as your torch does. It looks like it continues on, but it's dark there. With another hall headed south and another closed doorway to the north.
I have dark vision as a spell. Is that a ritual cast?
No.
I'd still recommend using it.
It's a level 2. Okay, fuck it, I'll use it. $8 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad spell. But yeah, so you cast a spell. Yeah, your vision extends a further 20 feet to the east. It looks like the hall goes at least that farther.
Okay. Then. Oop. You said what was that? What's the thing to the left of it?
To your right, so to the west,
Yeah,
a pair of closed wooden doors,
Okay.
like French-style doors.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go to those doors.
Okay, yeah, you walk up to the doors.
Listen. Anything on the other sound like there's on the other side of it?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
I love those.
You do not hear anything.
Jiggle the door handle. Is it unlocked?
It does appear to be unlocked.
Right. Open her up.
All right, you open it up, revealing a 60-foot diameter round chamber, lit with 4 quartz pillars. You can see that it also has a 30-foot high domed ceiling. To the south, a 20-foot wide hall leads away from the room, and to the north, another pair of closed wooden doors. Standing in front of the doors appear to be 2 sets of plate mail.
Like
How
on the
far,
ground or like armor kind of. Full armor?
Well, it's like the full set of plate mail that's just like, and it's got a sword and everything out in the gauntlet. And they're just standing there like at attention, but there's nothing inside the armor, right? It's like a suit of armor you would see in a hallway, except that there is no stand or anything. Like some of the pieces are very obviously just floating there.
Okay,
This
so
is-
has anything moved?
Nothing has moved.
How far are they from me?
10, 20. The closest one is 30. The farther one is 40.
Oh, it doesn't show the full thing.
Can I move up 10 feet and then ritual cast to detect magic?
You can. I'm just updating the map. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I just want to get both of them in there.
Yeah, so here's the layout of the room. And yeah, as you get like you're like 20 feet away from the one, 30 feet from the other, and you begin to detect magic ritual. And these guys are in fact pinging on detect magic as magical suits of armor. No particular school.
So
I want to put the
not
armor on.
mimics.
Well, don't you also have identify?
I do not have identify now.
I thought you had identify.
No,
Do we
I
not have
think
somebody that can do identify?
somebody else has identify, but not me.
We have no cleric or paladins. Or no, we kind of have a paladin. Like a half paladin.
You have a
Yeah,
half
but-
paladin.
I don't know why you're
Right.
thinking cleric and paladin for identify. That's like
Oh,
a
that's right.
general magic user spell.
That's true.
So all the classes have identify pretty much.
No.
Yeah, well, I mean, all the casters
Who
pretty
is the
much
person with identify?
have access to it.
Yeah, but I know you're not going to take it because it doesn't go boom.
I don't have it. I don't know.
There
how-
are only 3 spellcaster classes that get it by default.
Oh.
So all artificers, bards, and wizards get identify. For specific subclasses, arcane tricksters and eldritch knights can get it, as can forge and knowledge clerics, and that's it.
Interesting.
The only other way you get it is through like feats like Magic Initiate or Book of
Yeah.
Ancient Secrets, things like that.
Yeah, I'll have to take magic initiate and grab that then, because I'm a sorcerer. So, yeah, I for some reason thought I could take it.
I don't believe it's on your list.
Nope, it's not. It's not. Yeah, I pulled up the D&D 5e too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically like intelligence-based classes that go for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like slowly walk closer to the suit of armor and see if it reacts.
Okay. What race is Hat?
Human variant.
Okay. So yeah, you walk closer. Like you're 15 feet away, nothing happens. You're 10 feet away, nothing happens. You walk up to 5 feet away from it, Hat, and it draws its sword back as if to strike, and you guys should roll initiative.
God damn it.
At least we didn't fight the hag.
Is she a hag or a druid?
I'm saying hag sarcastically.
Oh fuck! I'm still texting.
We're still technically unsure. She seemed genuine that she was upset about her friend, but that doesn't answer the question whether she's a hag or a druid.
My fuck.
Who are you fucking?
His my.
My fucking initiative rolls are back, dude.
Ah,
Fucking bullshit.
Well, as long as your damage rolls are good. No, I mean,
All right, Varys. Yeah, you guys are all at like the entrance to this room, I presume, with only Hat having inched forward.
and how far is the golem thing from me?
So the one that looks like it's about to strike Hat is 30 feet away from you. The other one is 40. They're in front of those northern doors.
Making sure that it's not a terribly small room.
It's a 60-foot diameter round room.
Got it. Cool. Great. I take 2 shots. Are they close? They're 10 feet apart, aren't they? Yeah.
They are 10 feet apart.
I want to see if bursting arrow will hit both of them.
What's the radius on bursting arrow?
10 feet.
Then yes, it would hit both of them. It would also hit Hat.
It's alright. He'll live.
Okay, roll to hit then.
That's not my problem. Sorry, I'm trying to. It's plus. Yaro.
Okay, both misses.
Seriously?
Yes,
Okay.
you're fighting literal suits of armor. They are hard. They have high ACs.
Okay. That's it.
All right, Uthal.
He's gonna text. Yeah, probably.
Angry.
Oh, never
And then I
mind.
attack one of them.
Okay, you're angry. Anything else?
I'm angry and I attack twiceies.
All right, so you're running up to that one 30 feet away from you.
Yep.
Roll to hit.
Yes. Whoops, I forgot the space. Those aren't gonna do it.
No, they will not.
Well, I'm still angry. I'm still there. And that's it.
All right, Galen.
Oh, that's me. How big is the room? No, I'm just kidding. I cast Fireball.
Okay, if you center it on the enemy, it will also hit Uthal and Hat. They are in melee with the one guy.
I can take it.
Fine.
I can take it. I'm angry. I'm resistant to all types.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys are making these decisions for me.
I'm not casting Fireball.
Now, the western one, if you fire like at the far end of the room, you can hit the western one, but only that one with the fireball.
Yeah. Where's Zeal?
Next to you.
All right. I poke Zeal. Haste.
Hey.
Anything else?
How far back is the like the door that we came through? That's like the opening. That's like right there, isn't it?
Yeah, you are at the eastern doors, looking at the northern doors. The enemies are in front of the northern doors. Hat went over there, and then they attacked. You guys were
No,
still
I meant-
bunched up at the eastern doors.
The broken.
Oh, the
wall that we
broken
came-
door is through the doors about 20 feet away from you.
Okay, so I could get to them for hard cover. I have 25 feet of movement, so I should be able to get two in a row.
You wouldn't even... Yeah, you could get to them and around the corner, which would definitely get you into good hard cover. If you assume that they don't move, you'd only need to back up about 10 feet to be in the hall between the double doors and the broken door to have hard cover from them currently.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that because then I can, be able to peek and move back still. So yeah, 10 feet from the doors.
Okay, so you back up 10 feet. Anything else?
Do I want to? One second. Forget how many it is for that. No, I won't. I was debating whether I wanted to spend the 5 and get the 3rd level spell slot back. No, I'm good. That's it.
All right, Hat.
Just spell magic.
I
You're-
just cast haste on him.
You're casting Dispel Magic on the suit of armor.
In front of me, yes.
Okay, go ahead and make your spellcasting ability roll. You are at disadvantaged with it.
Thank you.
Just in case you forgot.
Is it just 1 R or 2 Rs?
1R, a d20 plus what your spellcasting ability modifier. So if it's like,
D20. KL1.
yeah, and you're at disadvantage. I don't think you have a 24 for your spellcasting ability.
What are you talking about?
What ability score do you use for casting spells?
Wisdom.
Okay, and what's your wisdom score?
A +4.
So yeah, unless you have some other ability that says you get to add your proficiency bonus to dispel magic, it is just a d20 plus the 4.
I was looking at my attack modifier.
Ah, yeah. See, that is your proficiency bonus, which you don't get for just things like dispel magic.
Okay.
So that is only a +4, which is an 11, which has no effect on this guy.
Alright, we'll then turn into a big angry polar bear.
Okay, big angry polar bear. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Zeal, you are hasted.
All right. Does it double my movement speed?
Yes.
All right. So I'm able to get there in 1 bound, pretty much.
Probably your normal movement's like 30, right?
Right.
Yeah, so you could easily get the 30 feet to the one guy or the 40 feet to the other.
Let's do the 40 feet to the other and start
Okay.
get angry and start smacking the piss out of him.
Okay, roll to hit then.
recklessly smacking the piss out of him.
All right, gives you advantage. Does not hit.
All right, let's recklessly smack the piss out of him again.
Okay.
That doesn't
No
hit
hit.
either.
You only rolled 1d20 though. You can roll another if you like.
No. Nah.
Still doesn't hit. So was that your main attack and your haste attack?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. These guys. Well, Zeal, the one right in front of you, is going to retaliate. And since you were reckless, he gets advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 17 hit you?
They both hit me, yes.
Okay. So that is a total of 21 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Let's see. The other one is going to continue trying to hit Hat. I mean, Hat was right there. Hat, do those both hit your polar bear?
Oh yeah.
All right, hitting you for a total of 20 points of slashing damage.
That's cute.
And Joey.
How close am I to the nearest bad guy?
30 feet.
Are they engaged in combat with someone?
Yes.
I will go also engage them in combat and take a swing with my sword.
All right,
Two
you
swings
run into
with
melee
my
with the
sword.
30-foot guy, joining Hat and Uthal, I believe. No
Unreal.
hits.
We're gonna use our bonus action to take a crossbow shot at him.
Okay, roll to
A
hit.
hand crossbow shot. Oops.
That will hit him.
Yay. That's it.
Okay, your
We're
bolt
jumping,
does.
okay?
Yeah, your bolt does not appear to be particularly effective. It does do some damage, but not its full damage.
All right.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Varys.
Yep. Take 2 more shots at him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Did he get any closer to me, by the way?
No, he hasn't. They didn't move. Your melee guys rushed him, and so they didn't need to move to hit anybody.
Oh, fantastic.
The 29 hits.
Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Bursting arrow into this one.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
That's not going to do much damage as far as that one goes, but it's alright. Boom, 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 boom. 2d6.
Does this make your arrow magical when it hits?
It does, I think, force damage.
Yeah, okay.
It adds
Yeah,
magical damage. It doesn't
adds
convert
magical
the
damage.
ammunition.
Not the entire arrow. I'm still trying to figure out how to get a
Okay.
magical bow.
Yeah. So your arrow hits it. It explodes. So it's 8 points of force damage that also hits Hat, Uthal, Zeal, the other guy, and Joey.
Great.
You notice that the arrow hits him and does some damage, but isn't particularly effective. The force damage has no effect on him.
Shit. What about?
Well, fuck. There goes what I was gonna do.
Well, someone's gonna do it. I literally can't do shit. I have nothing in my kit that can actually deal with this. Shit. Well, that's all I do then. I'm just gonna step back a little bit and see what happens.
All right. Just to be clear, Joey, Zeal, Hat, Uthal, you guys all marked down the damage you took from that, right?
It
Okay.
was-
And Uthal, your turn.
It was 8 magical force damage.
Okay. Well, question: when I reckless attack, okay, it's weapon attacks during my turn. Yeah, I'm gonna reckless attack. Bang bang.
Okay. Oh, you crit twice.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. And I am rage, so I do get my proficiency with my damage. So 2 crits, so that's 4. Is that 8d6? And then I add my proficiency bonus twice, right?
Yeah.
It's 2 attacks. Or my mod twice.
Yes.
So
All right. And
incredible.
is your axe magical?
No.
Okay. So yeah, you hit him, just aiming like right for the weak spots. While it does do a decent amount of damage, it does not appear to be particularly effective.
That's okay. It's damage nonetheless.
It did take damage nonetheless.
That's my turn.
All right, Kalen, you're out in the hall.
I poke back in. How does it look like it's going?
All right, yeah, you walk 10 feet forward. Your melee guys have rushed up onto the bits of armor. The western one is uninjured. The one on the right has some dings to it. From what you can tell, the suits of armor are only equipped with in terms of weapons, a long sword, so they don't really have any ranged capability that they've displayed.
Yeah.
That comes in the phase 2 of the fight when they start, emitting beams of fire.
Oh, I thought phase 2 was invisibility and phase 3 was beams of fire. Anyway, yeah, I'll just Firebolt or Ray of Frost. We'll do a Ray of Frost.
All right, roll to hit. That hits.
I need a Ray of Lightning. That would be nice.
All right, yeah, as that hits him for full damage and bloodies him.
All right. Then I step back 10 feet.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, we're just going to do the hokey pokey with cantrips.
All right, hat. Hat.
8. Sorry. Yeah, let me try to shred him with a bear.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh, sorry. RR.
No hits.
Well, that sucks. All right.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Zeal, you're over by that western one.
Well, let's start recklessly hitting it.
Roll to hit then. Miss.
Again.
Miss.
Yes. What the hell? That's it.
All right. Well, these guys are going to retaliate. First against you, Zeal.
Is Zeal within melee of me, or is he, or do I have half?
No, he went over on the western one, 10 feet away. Does a 16 hit Zeal?
Yes.
All right. Hitting you for an additional 23 points of slashing damage. The eastern one's going to take advantage of Uthel's reckless nature and try to hit him.
Aha.
Does a 12 hit Uthel?
No.
All right, so it's 24 for 5 points of slashing damage.
Would it be 2 or 3 with the rage?
2. And Joey, it is your turn. Joey?
Still in melee,
Yes.
and I'm gonna hopefully not miss twice on this one.
Hope is good. The 23 will hit.
Golly.
All right, is that magical damage or?
No.
Okay, well, it does do some damage. It just does not appear to be particularly effective.
We'll
Anything
go with
else?
we'll go with another bonus action crossbow shot.
Roll to hit. Miss.
What a go. That's it.
Varys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take 2 shots. Not gonna do much damage, but damage at the at least.
26
hit.
hits.
I'll take that. 1d8 plus 5. 3 more damage.
Yes, as you minorly ding the armor.
And that's it.
All right, Uthel.
Oh, it's me.
It is. What do you do?
Oh, well, I think my reckless nature is working out really well. So I'm gonna do it again.
All right, roll to hit. The 29 will hit. Wait, hold on.
What happened here?
Well,
Oh, I
you
put
did
K.
LH instead
I
of
did LH
KH.
one, yeah.
It's fine. We can still use the rolls. So it would have been the
9 plus 8 would be 15. Or,
yeah, it'd be
or
16, but
17. 16.
17. You're right, and it would still miss. And then we've got a 17 and an
25.
8. Yeah, that's 25. That will hit.
No change. Okay. I'm still angry. Still get efficiency for pretty average.
Okay.
Still
Yeah.
not magical.
Yeah. Still not terribly effective, but you do some more damage to it.
That's it.
All right. Kalen.
We do the hokey pokey.
Okay.
I'll use a firebolt. This
All right.
time.
Roll to hit. Miss.
We do the hokey pokey.
Did you step back?
Yep.
Hat.
Well, I'm still a bear, so let's attempt to shred him again.
Roll to hit. The 20 hits. Excuse me.
20 hits.
The 20 hits.
12 points of magical slashing.
All right, yeah, which appears to be fully effective. And this guy is starting to look pretty bad. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Zeal.
All right, let's try the same song and dance again.
That hits.
Okay. Six.
All right, and is your axe magical?
Nope. The D6. So 4 magical damage total.
Okay. Yeah, the 4 magical damage looks to be fully effective. The rest, not so much.
All right, another one.
Also a hit.
Seven magical damage total.
All right, yeah. Now you're starting to do some actual damage to this guy. Anything else?
Yay. Nope. That's it.
All right, well, he's going to retaliate against you. Oops. That's supposed to be a +6.
Oh shit! Under? Yes, both of those hit me.
Hold on.
I'm just kidding.
It would be a 15 and a 14.
Yes, they both hit.
Okay. Dealing a total of 17 points of slashing damage. The other one is going to swing at Uthal. Does a 15 hit Uthal?
It meets it, so it beats it.
All right, dealing a total of 16 points of slashing damage to you. And it is Joey's turn.
Still in melee?
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna try this again.
+21 hits.
It's supposed to be +6.
So it's
Wait,
supposed to be +6.
no, that's just supposed to roll a d8. Great.
Okay.
And we'll go bonus action, hand crossbow.
Rolled it. Miss.
This is great, guys. That's it.
All right, Varys.
Yeah. Let's do it again.
Rolled hit. Those both hit, and that's a crit.
Okay. Cool. Just because I can, I'm gonna make both of these piercing. Are they tall enough, or are they just like the size of a human? Because then I can't.
They are medium-sized creatures, the same size as a human.
Shit, never mind. These are just both basic arrows.
Okay.
I think it's what 3.
It's a really nice animation, actually.
It is.
Let's go to the favorites.
So one of the dice gets doubled.
So usually a 2d8, now a 3d8 for 2 attacks.
I'm sorry. Were you asking a question?
Yeah, the
If it's 1d8 for one attack, then yes, it
Yeah.
would be 3d8.
for
So yeah,
plus-
1d8 for the attack, and then 2d8 for the other attack.
That's just
Hello?
together.
I don't believe you. How'd you get 15?
Plus 5. Per
You
shot.
don't double the modifier.
Ah.
That has
So,
never changed.
Minus,
Only
so it would just
double
be plus
attacks.
10 then.
So 11 plus 5. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be 21.
It would be 21.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, because that 15 is not plus 15, it's plus 10.
Ah, you're right.
Plus 5, plus 5. So yeah, 21. Alright, yeah, again, not super effective, but it does bring it to be near death.
Fantastic. That's all I. You know what? Sin Surge. Do this again.
Alright. 28 hits.
Mm-hmm. More. What the fuck? That's not correct.
It's only 1d8, right?
9. Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
so it'd be 9.
I'm so focused on doing 2.
Yeah, it's still near death.
Fuck. That's it.
Alright, Uthal.
Huh?
The 21 hits.
Okay.
Alright, the one suit of armor crumples to pieces as it dies. Anything else?
No, that's okay.
Alright, Galen.
Well, I would like to do the hokey pokey.
Uh-huh. You step into the room. One of the suits of armor has been destroyed.
I shoot the other one.
Roll to hit. What are you shooting it with? Magic missiles, perhaps?
Yes, I would love to waste my force magic spell slots. Now, I would have heard the bang and fuck from Varys when his arrow didn't work. How's he looking?
Injured, but not yet bloodied.
And it was a loud fuck.
Actually, it's a Ruben melee with him.
Yes, there's only Zeal in melee with him at the moment.
All right. Can I get into melee?
How
I
much
only have
movement speed
25
do you have?
feet.
Then
So
no.
10 feet back into the door, so we won't
Yeah,
do
so
that.
you'd be at the door, you'd have 15 feet left, it would be 40 feet away from you from that position.
Oh, so even if I dashed, I couldn't get there. Wait, no. I've used 10 feet.
So you have 15
it-
left, it is 40 feet away from you. 40.
Oh, so total 50, so I could dash and get there. With 50.
Yes. Barely.
Okay. Because then I could... Oh, yeah, I could. Yeah, so I am going to dash, get
Okay.
into melee,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to Shocking Grasp.
All right.
Because it's made of metal.
It is made of metal. Roll to hit.
So I have advantage?
Yes. Miss.
I twiddle my thumbs because I can't do the hokey pokey. So I do the chicken dance instead.
Uh-huh. All right. Hat. Hat.
Patrick.
Is the polar bear present?
I don't think so.
The polar bear dodges. Zeal.
Yay, same song in there.
All right. Roll to hit then. That's a hit.
Are you shitting me? Oh.
Did you put it in the wrong chat or something?
No. I just went back and read it. Not plus plus. Plus. 8.
I sent one of my rolls to Bobby on accident.
So it's 1d6 plus 2 magical damage.
Right.
So
No, it's 2d6.
4. No.
Oh, sorry.
All right,
1d.
so you did 4 magical damage and 13 normal damage.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Again, the
So-
mundane does not appear to be particularly effective against it.
yeah.
Anything else?
Haste.
Uh huh.
Reckless.
Uh huh. That's a hit.
That's 10. No, 8. 8 magical damage.
Mm-hmm. All right. Again, not particularly effective with the mundane stuff, but it is enough, combined with your magical damage, to bloody it.
Yay.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Well, these were programmed with some basic tactics, and they are going to smack the spellcaster that ran into melee with them.
Oh, they're gonna be in for a fucking surprise.
Does a 23 hit you?
Yeah, 23 hits.
16?
Deciding. Reaction shield.
Okay, you block the 16 with the shield.
Mhm.
The 23 does 9 points of slashing damage to you.
And I have haste up.
Yes, so you need to make a concentration save.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Whatever will the Warcaster do?
Fail it.
Right.
Double net ones. Zeal loses his next turn.
Double that one.
All right, Joey.
We're gonna try this again.
The one you were shooting is dead.
Okay. Then I will point my
Oh, fuck.
crossbow at a living one.
All right, yeah, the other one. No.
I'm
Well, we suck.
gonna lose my mind. How far away am I from the other one?
10 feet.
Can I move to where I'm like 35 feet away from it?
Yes, you can just move south.
That works. That's it.
All right. Varys.
Okay. I shoot the last one remaining.
Okay, rolled it.
I'm choking on a pretzel. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the salt on the pretzel causes critical damage.
I know.
The 20 hits.
Damn. Okay, so 20 is their AC. Got it.
Yeah. They're literally a suit of armor. They have
Tell you what. Not bad.
all right, not super effective, but does do some damage. Anything else?
Yep, that's all I do.
All right, Uthal.
Well, the armor in front of me fell apart, so I have to go run over and attack the other one. Right.
Okay. All right. Roll to hit.
Oh,
No.
I forgot the 2. Damn it.
Ah, well, yeah, so that's your first one. Roll for your other one.
And R2. Bang on. 20. K1. 8.
25 will hit.
And that will be my turn.
Alright, yeah, not particularly effective, but does do some damage. Kalen.
I give him the tickle fingers.
Roll to hit.
Shocking grasp or burning hand?
Shocking grasp.
Crit.
I get advantage of shocking grasp. Why would I not try to crit fish?
Because it might be
As I-
immune to lightning.
That would be funny. Literally a lightning cannon. 24 electrical damage.
Alright, yeah, you shock the shit out of this guy. It is near death.
Wait a minute. I can do stuff because I didn't have to dash.
Bullshit.
So what do I want to do?
Oh, the dead.
Wait, can I double cantrip? I've never asked that before.
If you cast any spell as a bonus action, the only other spell you can cast as an action is a cantrip. So yes, if you cast a cantrip as a bonus action, you can then cast a cantrip with your action.
Okay. Or, vice versa.
Or vice versa, yes.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna quicken spell and do it again.
Okay. Roll to hit.
New tactic unlocked. I never thought to quicken spell double cantrips for fucking basically multi-attack.
Because it tends to be somewhat inefficient, because you're still using up the sorcery point. But that's
Yeah.
another crit.
Another crit.
Yeah. As the party sorcerer runs over and just starts taser handing the suit of armor until it falls
Yeah.
apart.
Fucking rolled all the lower I could.
It doesn't matter. That is sufficient to destroy the armor, and it falls to pieces. And as you guys stand in this well-lit 60-foot diameter room, the unguarded doors to the north before you, I think that's where we'll call it this evening.